Greetings comrades, Multi-Game Master 1 reporting in, and welcome back to Let's Play 100% Banjo-Tooie. In the last episode, we completed our tour of Grunty Industries and did some more backtracking. In this episode, we're going to proceed into World 7 within the Isle o' Hags. Let's get started. Welcome to World 7, Hailfire Peaks, the lava side. And we have a cutscene and also Gobi the camel up there. 2 years! Finally, I've made it to the warmth of Lava World with a belly full of water! So this is that Lava World he was mentioning. Well, congratulations on making it here, Gobi. But just a couple of things. 1, where did you get all of the water in the first place? And 2, don't you think that all of the water inside you will just dry up, especially given that this place is incredibly hot? But whatever. I shouldn't question it whatsoever. Now, as I was saying, we're here in the lava side of Hailfire Peaks, and right away we will see a lot of lava pools, a hothead over here, volcano walls, a giant Coliseum, and plenty of places in which things can become excessively hot. We're going to start things off in the Coliseum. Also, just to let you guys know right now, this is my least favorite level in the whole entire game, so you can probably expect me to fail a lot within this episode, because I really don't like Hailfire Peaks. It is the source of my LP curse. Down there we had a Minjo, we're not even going to touch that one. And up there we have a creature known as a Gob Coil. When you get sighted by it, it will shoot a lava rock towards your position, and its shots are highly accurate and precise. Avoid the lava rocks and take it out with a grenade egg, so that way you won't have to deal with it. Okay, now a couple of things that we can find. A weak wall that we can destroy, as indicated on the crack. And over here, we will find a switch, which we can press down and activate some stone pillars outside of the Coliseum. And you'll see in this cutscene that there is a Jinjo behind the lava waterfall. We'll have to find a way in order to rescue it later. For now, we're just going to make our way over here and grab a pair of claw climber boots, so that we can make our way up this column with the means of the claw prints, and see what we can find up here. Also, again, watch out for the Gob Coils because they will shoot you on sight, and they are highly precise and accurate. Now here we will find another Cheeto page, which we will go ahead and take. And now we can make our way back to the ground floor of the Coliseum. And speaking of going down, I decided to keep the fall proof cheat on for the duration of this LP because it is very useful in helping you avoid instances of pain from long falls. Now let's see what we can find up here. Hey, do you guys remember this? Milas. Oh no, not this again. Yep, we have the return of the Stonies, and you know what that means? Another Kickball championship. But there's just one problem. Only Stonies can get inside the championship, so how can we participate? We'd have to be a Stony for that. Well, maybe we can find something in the Coliseum that will help us. Speaking of which, here's a wall that we can destroy, and behind it is a secret passageway that we will go through, and it takes us to the Mayan Kickball Stadium located in the Mayhem Temple. And since we're back here in an instant, I have an idea. What if, maybe just what if, we could transform back into a Stony here, and then proceed back to Hailfire Peaks through that secret passageway? One thing that I'm hoping for, though, the magic won't get cancelled out, because we all know by now that once you try to leave the world as a transformed object instead of Banjo and Kazooie, you will be denied access and will therefore be forced to change back to Banjo and Kazooie before you leave the world. So I'm really hoping that this plan I have in mind works. Now we can make our way to the Kickball Stadium lobby and proceed through this passageway to go back to Hailfire Peaks if we can. And it looks like it worked. So now we can participate in the Coliseum Kickball Championships. So now let's make our way up here and ask the coach for permission. Welcome to the Coliseum Professional Kickball Championships. We like to do things a little differently here. The lowest score always wins. We're just about to begin the quarterfinals. Alright, so as soon as the door is open, we can proceed. By the way guys, this is one of the instances in which things will be much more harder for you in this game, and you will see why. Coliseum Kickball Quarterfinal. This ain't the Mayan League now. I know, And I also remember you guys. Round 1 now begins. So as the coach explained, the lowest score within each match always wins. So the objective is to kick the yellow balls into your opponent's goals for them to score points. Try to have the lowest score as possible, and also your opponents will be relentless towards you in helping you score points and therefore prevent you from having the lowest score possible. So try to be quick about this if you can. They also will find ways in order to steal the ball from you by means of their barge attack. They are a lot more difficult compared to that of the Mayan leagues. 10 seconds left on the clock. We have a pretty sizable lead as of right now. I'm hoping we can keep this up from here on out. 3 seconds. And with that, we finish the game with 2 points. A near perfect game, but what can you do? You've won your quarterfinal. Now you may move on to the semifinals. Why do I get a strange feeling that the semifinals are going to be harder than the quarterfinals? Well, go forth we shall into the next challenge. Coliseum Kickball Semifinal.
You're playing with the big boys now.
I'm sure I am. Round 2 now begins. Instead of yellow balls, you will see red balls. So the objective within this round is to kick the red balls into your own goal to reduce your points from 50. You'll also see a difference in the color of the balls themselves. The solid colored ones will reduce your score by 1 point, and the glowing ones will reduce your score by 2 points. My advice for this round is to mainly focus on the glowing ball, so that way you'll have a better chance in reducing your score by however much possible within the time limit. Okay, we're just about out of time. Purple was in the lead for a second, but now I've taken the lead. Okay, just a little bit more. Alright, we finished the game with 31 points. Very impressive. And they say lowest score never wins. They're wrong. You've won your semi-final. The Colosseum Kickball Final awaits. So far we're doing really good. We've beaten everything in one try, so I'm hoping that we can keep this up. Into the finals we go. That trophy is as good as ours. Colosseum Kickball Final.
You'll never be the Coliseum champion.
That's what you said back in the Mayan leagues, and look where that got me. Champion. Round 3 now begins. Same drill as before. Yellow balls will add to your score, and the red balls will reduce your score. Goal, have the lowest points possible. Let's see, who can I give this to? How about purple? Hey, not cool, not cool. Okay, wait, red needs some points. Here, red, take some. I'll take that. Oh, are you serious? Come on now, play fair. Fight each other. You can also use bombs in order to stun your opponents, but chances of them getting stunned are very slim, especially given the fact that they move very fast compared to what they were before. Oh, no you don't. Oh, come on, are you serious? I was so close. Nice try, but you didn't get the lowest score. Curse you, yellow. Okay, let's try this again. I think I pretty much explained everything about the opponents and the match itself, so I'm just gonna stay quiet and concentrate as we do this again. Alright, here we go, let's do this. Hey, not cool. Don't do that. I hate these guys so much, but I don't know who I hate more. From this point, I'd probably say yellow since he won that last game. But it's payback time, costing me my victory and such. Guys, seriously, cut that out. Alright, purple is in the lead. I need to do something here. Okay, last chance, last chance. Oh no, wait, I'm not gonna win this. I'm not gonna win this. Okay, one more try, and if I fail again, I'm going to cut to when I win. Okay, let's do this for real this time. Oh man, this is going to be a lot of editing that I'll have to do. But it's okay. I am aiming to get this done. And I'll do whatever it takes to do that. Okay, so far we're doing well this time around. Oh, I should have guarded that ball. Are you serious? Guys, fight each other, not me. I know you guys have a grudge against me, but there's no reason in order for you to put me at a disadvantage. You guys are sore losers, you know that? No! Okay, you can take this. Are you serious? Last chance, last chance, last chance. Last chance. Oh my god, that was so close. But we finally won. I declare you the new Coliseum Kickball champion. Do we get a trophy? Of course. So, after completing the very difficult Coliseum Kickball championships, we get a Jiggy as a trophy. So now we can switch back over to Banjo and Kazooie in the Mayhem Temple and finally put the leagues behind us. There are multiple things wrong with that tournament. First of all, lowest score always wins. Come on, that's a ridiculous concept. And also, the Stonies move much more faster than you, they kick further than you, and they're a lot more relentless in trying to prevent you from having the lowest score possible so that you can win the match. Nintendo and Rare definitely should have done something in order to fix this. And believe me when I tell you guys, I am deeply frustrated that it took me 3 tries in order to finish up the finals. I was hoping to get everything done in 1 try, but apparently it didn't happen. That's the Let's Play curse for you. And I will tell you guys that I did practice this a lot for a couple of days, which is why I haven't made videos. And let me tell you, it was deeply frustrating for me. But now we can put it behind us and get a move on. Now real quick, I'm just going to take some more eggs because you never know when you'll need max ammo. Now let's see what's out here. Oh, cursed beehive. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. You're not as bad as a swarm of bees, but you are annoying. Now right over here, we will see a Jinjo trapped behind a lava waterfall. You can use invulnerability in order to get behind it and rescue it.
The Blue Jinjo family is complete. They'd like you to have this.
Thanks, Blue Jinjos. And you, Cursed Beehive, you can just sit there and do whatever it is you please. Okay, let's get a move on. What was that?
Hey, I don't recall you paying for a tour of my volcano. I'm gonna burn your furry hide.
Please don't. That roar that you heard just now actually comes from one of the most annoying bosses in the whole entire game, and I will get into more detail about him later. For now, you just want to avoid him. And whenever you hear his roar, try to find some shelter, because he will pelt you with so many lava rocks, like at that instance from the Gob Coil, sorry. And it will seriously hurt. Okay, now let's try to make our way back up here without getting blasted by that Gob Coil again. Ha, you missed. Okay. Now let's see what's out here. Man, the Let's Play curse is already getting to me already. But it's something I'll have to get used to, unfortunately. Now here we will see a switch that we can press down as Banjo, and that opens up the gate up there to reveal the second switch that we can push down as Kazooie. So now we're going to have Kazooie go out and find the next switch for us. Also, I am going to explore a little bit more of Hailfire Peaks because there is a lot to explore here. Get out of my way, hothead. Seriously, you're annoying. There's a 10 over there. I wonder how long that's been around, and I'm surprised that it hasn't burned yet. Warning! Trespassers in the exceedingly hot water are likely to be cooked. That's what happens when you set foot in the hot water, so keep out of it at all times. Now real quick, I'm just going to get some honeycombs from this little buzzard right here. Thank you. Okay, let's see what's through this passageway. It actually takes us to the second level along the landslide of the Hailfire Peaks lava side, sorry. Okay, here's a brand new enemy known as a Hot Hand. And they are very difficult to spot, but as long as you keep an eye on the cracks, you'll see where they are, and you can use ice eggs in order to defeat them. They will try to grab and burn you, by the way, so try not to touch them. Okay, there should be one more along this path. There we go. Now let's see what's through this. Oh, not again! This passageway takes us to this part of the lava side of Hailfire Peaks. And right over here, we have a stone switch that we can press down so that we can activate the underground route of the lava side of Hailfire Peaks that is accessible through those stone doors that we've seen. What else is over here? A couple of hotheads, very annoying creatures. I know you guys are trying to have fun within the lava side of Hailfire Peaks, but there's no reason for you to just zoom in on a person. I mean, come on. Okay, now that they're down, let's see if we can find a way to destroy the structure. It looks too big. We can't possibly... Oh dear. Incoming! Well, that actually worked out pretty well. And inside the stone structure, we will see a fly disc pad, so now we can use that in order to fly throughout the lava side of Hailfire Peaks. As long as you're avoiding those flaming rocks coming from whatever is shooting those at us. Now let's fly our way back over to the Coliseum and see what else we can find over there. Then ahead of us, we will eventually see a train switch right over there, which we will go ahead and press to activate the train station within the lava side of Hailfire Peaks. Also, I wonder why it is that Gobi is perched up there. Maybe there's a reason behind that. I'm pretty sure we'll find that out at some point. Now let's make our way down here and press down on the second switch. And that opens up the gate fully. I don't know the purpose behind that, but whatever. There is the third switch that we can press down as Banjo, so let's switch over to him and have him push down on the switch. Carefully now. I hope that thing doesn't roar again. Okay, we made it to the switch. Now let's press it down and open up the gate again. Again, I don't know what the purpose behind that is, but whatever. Now we can get the Jiggy that's located in that little spot right over there. And since we don't need to split up any further, I'm just going to reunite Banjo and Kazooie back together. Oh no, not again! That creature is seriously annoying. I'm trying to debate as to whether or not I should deal with him in this episode or in the next episode. But I will have you guys know right now that I'm on the edge of choosing to deal with him in this episode. Now, we're just about out of time for this episode, but you know what? I think I'm going to make time to do a few more things within the lava side of Hailfire Peaks. So let's check out more of the area, shall we? Now we have a tent right here. There's a campfire, a place to sit, a place to sleep. I wonder who it belongs to. And I'm surprised that it hasn't burned down yet. Okay, you know what? That's it. I have had enough of this. Whatever creature keeps roaring is going down right now because it has annoyed me and interrupted me for the very last time. The only way in which you could get to the boss within the lava side of Hailfire Peaks is to use the fly pad and fly over to this part of the volcano. So once you go through this passageway, you will be able to take on the boss. I am really looking forward to this. You're also going to need ice eggs for this battle, and trust me, you really will need them. Alright creature, come on out and show yourself. Chili Billy, hot and spicy dragon. Well, that explains a lot.
Ah, at last. You must be the pizza delivery boy.
No, just the local Jiggy hunters.
Lies! I bet you've got my 12-foot spicy meat special in that backpack. Afraid not, Wartface. Then I'll eat you instead.
The next boss fight now begins. We need to find a way to chill Billy down. Maybe ice eggs will do the trick.
Brrr! So cold!
Ice eggs is what it takes in order for him to take damage.
I'll soon have you licked.
A couple of things that you'll want to watch out for. He will constantly shoot fire rocks at you and attempt to lick you with his tongue. Do not touch his tongue, otherwise you will take damage from it. And it is quite an unusual sensation in having to be licked by a dragon. To damage him with ice eggs, just shoot them into the cannons. And that's another thing I forgot to mention. You can only shoot a total of 3 eggs into each cannon. Once the third egg is fired, it will disappear into the ground and therefore it is rendered useless. So you'll have to find another cannon and use it in order to attack him. Okay, one more blast with an ice egg will finish him off. Hey, Chili Billy, it's time for you to chill out. He is as good as defeated.
Enough! I've changed my mind. Forget the pizza, but I'm sure my brother will still want his.
Your brother? Oh great, another boss fight.
I reckon I'll go get a couple of Big Al burgers.
Big Al burgers? Well, that's going to be an interesting moment for Big Al, because on the one hand, he will be making a lot of money serving up burgers, but on the other hand, he is going to have to serve a, 100-foot long dragon? This is not going to be a good experience for Big Al. It may scar him for the rest of his life, but hey, at least he'll make some easy money. So that's what counts. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit more within the lava side of Hailfire Peaks, because we still have a little bit more to explore. Anyway, in here we have some notes which we will take, and up here we can go much further on the volcano. I wonder how it is that Banjo and Kazooie can survive in heated environments such as this. I mean, I would imagine that they would burn to death, or their skin would be completely dry, or they would be completely dehydrated. Well, if they can walk around in heated environments such as this, then so be it. I won't question it whatsoever. Also, I could probably imagine the ground being hot as well. Banjo will probably need boots in order for him to move across the land safely. That is, of course, if his feet weren't burning. Now, over here, we will find an extra honeycomb piece if we move along this path over here and get past the Snapdragon as well. That's right, Snapdragon, you better run or crawl back in your little hole. Here is the extra honeycomb piece that you can pick up. Let's see, maybe just a little bit more, then we'll end things off. Oh, by the way guys, speaking of Hailfire Peaks, did you know that the lava side of Hailfire Peaks was going to be presented in Banjo-Kazooie as Mount Fire Eyes, but unfortunately it was cut due to time constraints? Fun fact, in case you guys wanted to know that. Couple of hot hands for us to get past, because we need to grab some notes. And right over here, we will make use of this split up pad, and to end off the episode, there is one more move that Jam Jars will teach to Banjo, and his silo is actually located close by our position. So we're going to make our way over to him. Hothead, please go away. Don't! That's what you get for running into me. I told you that would be bad for you. Now to get to the silo, watch out for the hot hands and also the Gob Coil right behind us. He's right over there, in case you guys were wondering. Okay, we're getting close to Jam Jars. Alright, let's learn the next move. Here we go. Shack Pack. This one makes you safe and small to fit through gaps in a wall. First hold left trigger or right trigger, then press right stick down. Protected in liquids you will be. That'll be all. Dismissed. Thank you, Jam Jars. The Shack Pack is very useful because, as you will see right here, you can walk along liquids such as this. Isn't this cool? We can move around in the lava pool. Though I wonder how it is that Banjo's backpack doesn't just burn up. Maybe his backpack is flame resistant. Well, if it is, Banjo definitely made the right choice of a backpack. And we can also move around in the hot water. Notice the design of this door, by the way. H2O. That's a chemical name for water. Very clever of Rare. This switch should be able to activate the door.
That water's far too hot for a swimming pool.
So it seems as though that the switch will open up the door, and the passageway beyond it connects Hailfire Peaks, the lava side, and Jolly Roger's Lagoon together. And if that's the case, then let's take a moment to appreciate science. Hot water plus cold water equals warm water. Don't the kids actually think that that would be well suited enough in order for them to have a swim? I mean, Warm water is just, nah, forget it. If they say the water is too hot, then so be it. We're gonna have to find a way to cool it down. Although chances of us doing that in a heated place such as this are very slim because things are exceptionally hot. Okay, let's do a little bit more. How about we make our way over here and see what's in this water pool. In it, we will find a fish. I don't know what we can do with it, but we'll take it anyway. And we can also rescue a Jinjo down here. Jeez, I wonder how long it took in order for the fish to be completely dried up and die. Well, who knows exactly. Fish shouldn't dwell in places such as this, because they are liable to be cooked. Okay, now we have the icy side of Hailfire Peaks to explore. Spoilers alert, I apologize for that. But we're out of time for this episode, so I'm going to save that for next time. So in the next episode, we are going to explore the icy side of Hailfire Peaks. So, thank you guys so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and until the next episode, this is Multi-Game Master 1, over and out. See you later, comrades!